Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I did my show. The reason I've been going for a while because I have been dealing with the crisis. A rebranding crisis at that. Despite me having a lack of studio setup, and I've been wanting to do video for a very long time now, doing an audio only podcast on YouTube is the only medium that I have at this point until I can get a proper studio setup. And also, I've debuted a new logo on my last two videos on the NFL side of things. But that's a whole nother story. So let's go ahead and jump into wrestling right now. And let's talk about this situation that's going on right now in the WWE. Is that the fact that Randy Orton is back to being a heel. Yeah, you heard that, folks. The real Viper is back. And he is more unhinged than ever. Randy Orton reverted back to being a heel about a week ago on SmackDown, betraying WWE Champion Cody Rhodes in the process, as well as attacking and bludgeoning him, as this marks the second time that Cody has been on the receiving end of betrayal leading up to WrestleMania. With the newly retired John Cena, did the exact same thing this time around last year. For Randy, it's not just only Cody being a target. Everyone else in that locker room has been put on notice and has led with a warning by him. If someone stands in his way, you're going to get dealt with point blank. Honestly, I'm glad that this version of Randy Orton is back. Randy Orton, as we all know, is at his best when he is a heel than he is a face, because he is unpredictable and he goes into that dark zone and you get the best out of him. It was a matter of time when Randy Orton finally said he had enough of being the nicest guy in the locker room. Sure, he made everyone else look good and getting talent over with the way he presented himself for the time being. But in order to get ahead and get what you want in the pro wrestling industry, sometimes you would have to be the bad guy at some point and bring the real version of oneself out, as Randy Orton did this in numerous occasions throughout his WWE career. Continuing to be the nicest guy in the room will only keep you stuck. And Randy Orton has been stuck for years and not getting anywhere but towards the back of the line. Sometimes being a face and aligning yourself with other faces, aka heroic wrestlers, with those other faces, they will use your kindness as a weakness later on. And Randy Orton quickly saw that in Cody Rhodes. Because Cody Rhodes wants the real Randy Orton. And he's really getting it right now. It's going to be really interesting into the weeks leading up to WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, with this feud between now heel Randy Orton again and Cody Rhodes, as they square off against each other for the undisputed WWE Championship in Las Vegas. This feud would make for perfect WWE TV leading up to the grandest stage in them all, as the build up to this year's WrestleMania in Las Vegas is absolute lackluster, because the match card is lackluster somewhat. This match, along with the building storyline between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, could be the saving grace for a two-night event that's going to be overhauled with so many matches on both nights respectively. The build-up for heel Randy Orton should be drawn up to perfection and have not only Cody Rhodes, but the rest of the men's locker room fear him, as he is the Viper, as he is the apex predator, and will always be the legend killer. And before I close, I will say this. We all know how the way Randy Orton as a heel carries himself when it comes to being that monstrous heel. The 2009 Randy Orton heel run was often goated. I can agree, by many wrestling fans alike. And of course, he took the role in the Authority with Triple H really well. His heel run from 2018 until 2021 was often misleading, because the WWE at that time didn't know how to handle Randy Orton's character's likeness at the time. But I'll tell you one thing. This 2026 heel run of Randy Orton could be really something special, especially at the stage of his career now that he's getting up there. And he could possibly hang it up within a few years. Randy Orton wants number 15. And he wants it now. And to be honest, with my opinion, I hope he gets it. Even if he is a heel, I hope he gets it. As much as I respect Cody Rhodes, his time being WWE Champion is over. This is Randy Orton's time to be WWE Champion for one final time before he hangs it up for good. With that being said, that's going to be it for this wrestling edition of the Eli Speaks Show. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is happening. Randy Orton, the real Randy Orton, is back in full swing. And he's not taking anything from nobody. And he's not going to take no for an answer. He's going to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. And as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for listening.